You mentioned that currently the state's policies, expressed policies, have been pro-asylum and wanting to assist the migrants, but that there hasn't been that practical step in implementation. What do you think it's going to take in order for the state to actually start to implement those policies? And what are those policies? You said prior to 2008, there was really no concept of asylum.
Actually, nowadays we have asylum system, but it's really in this basic rudimentary form. We have asylum law, which is vague, but it could be interpreted properly, but we don't have implementation proper. It is related with the capacities, technical, expert, human capacities of the state institutions, and especially Minister of Interior. And then the new law is preparing in asylum, and it would be proposed in 2016, and we are hoping that this could be a significant step forward instead of going back one step. If the new law would consider maybe Commissariat for Refugees, which is the state agency dealing with refugees, to assume powers in asylum procedures, in granting and assessing asylum claims, then it would mean a serious state civil agency, independent, working on these issues professionally with experience, because Commissariat for Refugees have long-lasting experience with refugees from former Yugoslavia. Otherwise, if the system would become more restrictive in a way to push back people from the procedure, we will have people in forest, we will have in the woods, we will have in the suburbs, we will have them avoiding system that could send a message of restrictive measures, having in mind, for example, Minister of Interior conducting accommodation, shelters, asylum procedures, what to do with people. They will stay for sure for some time. And if the wall is being built, then it would mean a longer staying of citizens.
The wall on the border of Hungary and...
Yeah, in that sense, on the border of Hungary, Hungarian wall, actually, they plan to build it. This would make problems for people coming. They will stay longer, they will be exposed to this various kind of problems, starting with the health problems, starting with accommodation problems, smuggling problems, criminal activities, trafficking, all these that is common even to the area near the, maybe to give example, near to the border, Greek-Turkish border, Bulgarian-Turkish border. It could be compared with the US-Mexico border as well. So it is not giving any kind of result, but providing just suffering for people in need. At this point, through our field work, we are working in the field all the time, in all asylum camps, and this is what our organization is mostly about. We see from migrants, from asylum seekers, that actually they are not escaping from economical reasons. So it couldn't be used as an argument to stop and prevent people coming. Most of them, vast majority, are coming, escaping from direct persecution and atrocities of war. In the side, you have people in need that shouldn't be on the street. They shouldn't be exposed to violence or this bad living just because the system is not functioning.
You mentioned that there's been a rapid influx. When did you begin seeing this rapid influx? Actually,
influx is obvious since 2008. So from year to year, you see multiplying numbers of people seeking asylum. But since 2014, when 16,500 people applied for, 15,600 people applied for asylum, you have at this moment more than 62,000 people applying for asylum. So it means this sudden influx, actually starting with the last months of 2014 and the beginning of 2015 until now. This is really sudden and massive, and not to compare with previous flows. Although in the past, as I said, every year it was more and more multiplying number, like 3 times more, 4 times more.
And now you see the numbers being dominated first by the Syrian refugees, which you said about 80%. Approximately, and then Iraqis would be the closest, Iraqis.
Yeah. So people coming from the areas where they're exposed.
Older conflicts.
Conflict areas. So this is the problem. So actually the state needs to have sustainable